Manor Lords, a game I've been waiting to play for some time. So, let's just crack on, and we will not pay much attention to this because some of the other channels have done things like this already, setting up characters. We just want to start with something like Rise to Prosperity. It's one of the various templates that the game has, but we just want something a little more chill to start with. So no raiders, no adversary at the moment. We're just going to check down here. So we got balanced weather events. We have underground water only. Standard food spoilage, so nothing too much. And for the map selection, I do like the idea of starting off near water, near a lake. So we will start with Lake Lem. I just think it makes the map a little bit more interesting to sort of navigate around, really. And I mean, we could maybe start down here where we got a little bit of what looks like a river running nearby, across there, maybe more water, more lake, but I think for the moment we're quite happy just starting here. So the game has been out for quite some time, and I know there are other channels out there who have already started, and lots of let's plays and playthroughs and things like that, so I'm not really looking to do anything too sort of original to start off with, but just got the game, so we'll start off by just doing some of the basic mechanics. And we're in quite a good place. We've got some iron over there, we have plenty of stone to get us started. Looking over there, we've got clay. If we zoom out a little bit, we got some mushrooms up there, and plenty of fish as well, which is great. So I think first thing we want to do is sort of connect up our settlement just up to the road. Nothing too special to start off with. And then what we'll do is, if we come to construction, we have the standard things you get with these games. I'm going to say there's nothing too out of the ordinary at the moment. But what we want to do is not really interfere, I think, with where we have natural resource already. So we'll just put this logging camp, we'll put it just back a little bit from the road, and then obviously you can connect that up to the road. And what I want to do is, just while they're constructing that, have a look at what we have for underground water. So that's pretty good. Like I mean, even down here, you know, plenty of water, but I'm not sure if we can put a well. I mean, I suppose we could put a well next to the water down here. I don't see why not. Maybe a little bit far from where I want to settle, but let's have a look at the ground fertility for starters. So, I have no idea what Emma is. Hopefully that'll become a little bit more apparent later on as we go. Flax, that's a little bit disappointing for flax. I guess we could put some in there. That's what you add in between crop cycles to add nutrients and things back into games. If we have a look for barley, oh, not great. We've got a little patch up here, but rye is pretty good. So what we will do is just plan out a little bit about where we're gonna place down some houses, and what I'm thinking is I'll probably put that sort of in the wrong spot, I guess, but that's okay. We can work around that. So if I have a look for putting down a field for rye, I think this stretch here looks pretty good. So let's get a reasonable sized couple of fields sort of planned out. We don't really have enough people. Oh no. Do I have to do 4.0? Okay. We can come down like that. I don't really have enough to get started with farming too much, but what I don't want to do is end up building sort of over. Oh, can I not build there because of that? Okay, that's fine. Can't build over the quarries, so that's okay. But I do just want to get the fields sort of started and mapped out for in the future. I guess it's going to say no to that because of the placement of those things. And of course, the other important thing is just making sure that we have road access for our farming field needs. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Right, and let's get bing bang bing. You connected up to there, and then we can come back in and yes, sort of build up like this a bit. So I come down here. I guess we could do a little strange one. Yeah, that's okay. That say that works, but it's sort of not working. There we go. That is good enough. Right. So next thing we're going to want is a fisherman's hut, and we're going to get this placed down here, because whenever you start games like this, it's always important to get your resource sort of up and running for things like food as quickly as possible. I know this might look a bit strange, but just go with me for the moment. We'll change this up later. It's all very temporary. There's the road. Can I suppose that's all connected. Are we not connecting this? Okay. So now that we got fields down, if I just go back in and have a look at the fertility, so it's not particularly great for a lot of things down here. So I think what we might look at is putting in some residential plots down here. So first, let's get some mortar put in by utilizing a well. So these things are never going to be too far from where we're going to have houses for people. Plot's too small, is it? Okay. A bit surprised to hear that. Yeah, let's go back a bit. Can we? It's a little bit too much. Well, that plot too small. Not enough wood. Okay. What is our logging camp doing? Okay. So we'll get a couple of people, a couple of families working on that straight away. Because we will need the timber for building things. And what I'm thinking actually is maybe we could use this area around here for storage.
If I have to
and sort of like the, well, I don't know if I do industry, but do need a granary. I think that makes sense to put it there. And we do need a storehouse, but we don't have enough lumber at the moment. So that's something we can come back to. So just speed up time a little bit. Just to get some of these initial processes running. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. How are we doing? Oh, right, okay. So we've got the fisherman's hut. So I'll get family in there. The granary is finished, so we'll get a family in there. See, they're going to want a market stall, and I quite like the idea of having this as the main route through. Then you sort of come down, maybe a little bit, for your marketing needs. So we've got granary, let's get a storehouse. Don't think we're really... I mean, we could do livestock trading, but we're not quite there yet. That's something that will come on to. The more important things are going to be getting some housing down. Especially before winter comes. Do we not have enough of that? Okay. Okay, so we'll shrink this down a bit. Yeah. Oop. Let's get 2 in there. Do we have enough for maybe 1 more? Or a couple more? Oh, we do. Excellent. And we can do that one. I'm very happy about that. And then what we'll do, so we have connections, is sort of just square. I don't really want to do square roads, to be honest. I find those a bit boring and a bit tedious. Let's set our marketplace as well. So if I come down here, there we go. I think that's a good sized marketplace, and we're close to the residents, we're close to storage. And then what we'll do is industry. Oh, why are we sad? It's because we don't have anybody working in these things. There we go. We ran out of people. That's... Okay, let's take 1 family from there so they can start constructing things. Because even though we're in May, I have the sneakiest suspicion that winter is going to come up on us pretty quickly. Excellent. We've got 1 more family who's joined. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we're growing. Homeless families. Okay, so we do need to get some more residential down. That's okay. I think if we come across here and put something in like that, we'll put it in the other way just to mix things up a bit. And then we can come out maybe something like this. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, that's good. How are we doing for storage? I think we're a little bit low on storage. Okay, and we are running out of fuel. Okay, hang on. Let's just slow time down a little bit, and let's have a look at resources. So, Woodcutter's Lodge. I guess we could put that in there. Don't know if that's a good place or not, to be honest. So we'll plunk that into there like that. Very good. And I guess we are going to need planks sometime soon. Now, in terms of hunting, we haven't got any wild animals in this area, so we can't really utilize that. What have we got over here? Wild berries, stone, iron. So there are some wild animals down there, but it's not in our territory, so we can't really do anything with it. That's okay. Not enough supplies. Needs more food. Food and fuel. Okay, so that's sort of like your basic things that you always sort of need to take care of. Quite like the idea. Can we? Okay, so if we want, we can have the burgage plots doing sort of their own sustainability a little bit for food. And that's something I think we're definitely going to look at. But for that, we are going to need some planks. I think we're sort of in a goodish place to be able to do that. I just want to set these off the road a little bit, just to give us a little bit of space for breathing. Just means that maybe in the future we can upgrade this road. Are we? So 2 families still don't have homes. Okay. Okay, but I think we need a farmhouse. We got some homeless people, and we need food and supplies. How are we doing down here? It's a modest yield. That's not. That's okay. That's okay. So, I mean, really, we need these to be sort of dealt with as soon as possible, really. Now, in terms of transportation, at the moment, we only have 1 oxen that's hauling things backwards and forwards. I believe we have a hitching post already, which we do, so what we can do is click on there, and with a little bit of wealth we got at the moment, none of stable space. Okay, let's get another hitching post then. Then that means that we can have another oxen. Just put it there for the moment. And then we'll get this connected up. Just like that. And then as we grow, we can have more oxen and horses, things to help transport materials and goods and things, so that's good. And I think at the moment our aim is definitely going to be so we really need these sorted out. So can we maybe just pause construction on a couple of things, because as awful as it is, we do need firewood and, being honest, planks as well. We will, I'm hoping in this episode, get a farmhouse down as well. And we're a little bit of ways off that. We do need more people to come in and start working. Need to make the settlement more attractive, so let me just speed up time again. And we'll whiz through, hopefully. Oh, are we just ignoring the path? Okay. Would it help if I did that? Maybe we decorate that with something. Make it into like a little town square kind of thing. Yeah, we do need... Okay, so saw pit's finished. Great, so we'll get somebody in there. And... Oh, we don't have enough families. Okay. Are we... You know, one family. But we do have a homeless family. Or two. No, one homeless family with two people. Okay, how many people have got fishing? Just the one. Tell you what. For the moment, let's get you out of there. And let's continue getting some houses built. Well, we can do this. We've really got two things. Okay, well, let's get some construction on the way to get hopefully a little bit more sustainability when it comes to food sources, because in the nicest way possible these fields can wait. These were mainly put down just so I know where I could have the fields. They aren't essential for us at the moment, but they will become essential and we will utilize them. But so there we go, settlement reached small village. Okay, that's good. And let's have a look. Okay, so purchasing, we can get some beetroot seeds, that's okay. I guess we need to get an apiary down. We need one of these to... What do we need for this? Not enough regional wealth. How can we do this? How can we get a bit more wealth? I guess maybe it could just be literally making sure we have enough houses for people. So we can do that and get that construction finished. That's pausing the game. I don't want to pause it. We have got people working, so that's pretty good. I guess they're doing the beetroot. Okay, so I know it's only, I know it's beetroot, but it does mean we do seem to be a little bit low on wealth. I'm not sure how to combat that at the moment and get that fixed. I mean, we do have a marketplace with a family working there. I'd quite like to get so the pigs provide pork. Okay, so let's get that in there. Everything else is just too low. Okay. So we probably need to have a look. I guess. Oh, put a shrine up. Clear an area from non-gameplay related shrubs and small stones. I don't know if I want to do anything with that yet. May just leave that. So clay, iron. Where do we find berries? Okay, so we've got mushrooms. So I guess we could get a forager hut down. So maybe, there we go. Maybe a little bit too far from the main area, but I think that's going to be okay. Just the whole transportation of goods backwards and forwards, but you know, that's fine. So do we have, so let's see, we got six plots of homes constructed, 5 are occupied. Okay, so we've got room for another family to move in. The monthly migration statistics have us at a fresh settlement +1, approval +1. So what I'm thinking is we sort of need to do something that might attract a few more people. I'm tempted to put down another. Well, I suppose we don't really need to. I mean, we could have another family working in there, going out and fishing. So that's okay. If I get somebody in the woodcutter's lodge, I guess. We do need people for construction. We are going to need fuel. So we definitely need somebody in there getting fuel ready. The saw, we have someone in the saw pit. We don't have anyone there yet. Don't have that many people. Okay, so needs either more food or fuel. Check the supplies. So what are we out of? Fuel. Okay, but we have people working on that. So that's okay. That's not a big problem. So I think for the moment, so we'll spend about 20 minutes getting stuff set up. I'm pretty happy with where we're up to. There's a few things that we need to work on. Regional wealth and attracting more families to the settlement, but I think that will come in time, so I'm not worried about that. So next time we will just progress a little bit, hopefully a lot, maybe, and we'll get maybe some more bits and pieces put down for construction, for things like stone gathering. I don't know if we'll do the quarry quite yet, but we'll do stone gathering because we've got stone there. We'll probably have a look at something like a trading post as well. Even though we do need to also look at our regional wealth, but we'll have a look at that. And also we'll maybe have a look at, where is it? Maybe have a look at small tavern as well, because we have the lumber, we just need planks. And we'll get a corpse bit down.